How you feel personally, and then speak on that.
Welcome to the Real Podcast Head.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going tonight?
Thank y'all for joining in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Podcast Head, bang, 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 baby.
For sure, for sure.
What's going on, B? What's up? What's up, bros?
It's another Thriller Thursday.
Thriller Emalila. Dang, man,
Let us know in the comments if y'all can hear us.
Man, I need some.
Yo, what up?
Definitely let us know if y'all can hear us in the comments.
We in here, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real Podcast Head. I'm your boy Jody, the one and only.
Your boy Bros over here to the right.
B. Glenn. Right here. Not bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
I just don't see us live on What's Name, so that's why I was on.
Which one? IG?
On IG.
No. Because I'm doing TikTok, remember?
Oh. So we ain't doing it?
Okay.
I can't because it's to
all right.
the cam. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So what up, peoples? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody coming in here. You know, as you come in, please be sure hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, the hearts, everything, because that's free. You know what I'm saying? And if you feeling like giving something, you know what I'm saying, go ahead.
It costs you nothing.
Like I said, Solo Swang ain't in here tonight, but we wish him well where he's at for the night. He'll probably be back next episode, but we gonna get it cracking here tonight.
Let's get it cracking. Go on right into it, B. What we got, B?
Well, let's jump on into it.
Jump right onto it.
Let me pull this up. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Dang it. I had it up and then drop me out. Y'all go ahead and fill it in while I'm trying to get this thing
man.
straight.
So this first topic we want to touch on is a current event. It's a sad event. You know, my man Steven Boss, aka Twitch, took his life recently, and we definitely want, you know what I'm saying, everybody at home. I feel like death in human life is not as important to a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes in and it goes. You know what I'm saying? So take some time, have a moment of silence and just think about the people that's in your lives and just cherish those moments, man, because you never know when those moments can be taken away.
Exactly.
No doubt. With that being said, I got this article from it's actually on IG from Baller Alert. It says DJ Steven Twitch Boss wife reported him missing after he left unexpectedly and wouldn't answer his calls. So it goes on to say, Twitch says, according to reports, the wife of DJ Steven Twitch Boss told police that she knew something was wrong with her husband when he quickly left their home without warning. Sources at LAPD told TMZ that Allison Holker stressed how out of character Steven's disappearance was when she reported him missing. She told the police that he left their home without arguing or communicating with her. After accompanying Allison back to their family's home, police officials searched the property for any video or clues regarding Twitch's whereabouts. Police were considering listing Twitch as a critical missing person after Allison was insistent on how odd his behavior was. A 911 call came in shortly after Allison spoke to police, who said Twitch's body had been found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head at a motel less than a mile from his home. It says, according to staffers at the motel, Steven checked in Monday morning with a small bag and booked just one night. It was not apparent that Steven was upset and his body was found after he failed to check out by Tuesday morning. Whew.
Yeah, man. I feel like you know what I'm saying, every you got to talk to your family members too, man, and you know, I'm pretty sure, and I think it's his wife, that he had a history of depression in some way, I believe. But talk to your family members, man, and just make sure that you're checking in on them and um, doing what you can for them and getting them help.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that lets you know too. It don't matter what status you are in life. I mean, everyone goes through issues. Everyone needs that shoulder to lean on.
Right.
Quite frankly, and you can hear from his wife. I mean, I saw in some clips that he actually was doing like some videos before,
Mm-hmm.
24 hours before he he did all that. So it was like, wow, you never knew
Right.
what he was going through at that time. So
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what anybody's going through, what anybody's mindset is, and that's what makes it so difficult to understand. I know he had like 3 kids or something like that with his wife, him and his wife with 3 kids, and it's so what you leave behind. I think for me, that's the strength I get is what you would leave behind. Even though I can go through something, and we all, everybody teaches on go through different things in different ways, but for me it's like, okay, I need to get as much help as possible, because I know if this was to happen, what I would be leaving behind.
Right.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So,
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You know the just looking at it, it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 40 years old and you take your own life. I had a discussion with my wife last night, or maybe it was this morning, and I said, sometimes people say, oh, when somebody takes their life, it's a coward act and things of that nature. And I'm like, as you get older, you start to wonder, like, why do they do these? Why do people do this? Like, why do they take their lives? Like,
right.
I had a buddy of mine's that was a singer or whatever, and he took his own life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This was, a few years back. And it's just like, you just ask yourself, like, what is burdening you? What is hurting you that bad? And she told me something. She said that, a therapist would come in to their office from time to time, and she would talk to her, and she said that no one knows what people are going through, and that they're dealing with these things that are just like, it's hurting them every day,
right?
And they don't know how to deal with it, so they feel like if they kill themselves, that pain is not there anymore.
Right.
They don't have to deal with it anymore.
Right.
So when they do that, but they don't realize what they leave, the pain that they leave.
There
on
you go.
with
Exactly.
everybody else.
That will hurt. See, that will hurt me more. Just like I said, even if I was feeling that way, the pain I know I will be leaving behind will, will hurt me more than whatever I'm going through at that moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's the part. I mean, and everybody's different, of course, to each his own. I mean, everybody going through problems, but it goes to show you that, it can be where you get up that high and you get on a level where, okay, I have to sustain this level. And if I'm not once this level is over, now what? What do I do? What else can I do? Or what? And then when you're struggling and when you go, it's like perseverance. And I think, bros, we was talking about it earlier. Like, it's almost like people, when you don't go through anything, or if you always had a silver spoon in your mouth, and then when something happens, you don't know how to cope. Right. You don't know how to deal with it. So that's when people start to go to other things, drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be, because it's a coping mechanism that they is foreign to them, and they don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
So I don't know. It's one of them. It's unfortunate.
And then you think about it, man. Like I said, I was reading. Well, of course, when somebody passes, like, everybody starts to break down everything that happened before their demise. You know what I'm saying? So you start to see all these different TikToks and different IGs and all these different things. And I was watching how when Ellen was coming to an end, you know what I'm saying, and she was just telling him how much she appreciated him and how much she you know what I'm saying, she loved him and things of that nature. And it's like, is that one of the things that kind of triggered him? Right. Because he didn't have, you know what I'm saying, he was relevant. He was always in the limelight on Ellen every evening or whatever time she came on. You know what I'm saying? Now that that's gone, like, how do you fulfill that void? You know?
And I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm gonna touch on that, but I wanted to say something else too, real quick, before we get into that part of it. But I feel like you know, we talk about people in the industry, and I feel like society today doesn't allow for people in the industry to share those parts of their lives, right? They only care about the glitz, the glamour, and a lot of course, the drama, right? They care
Right.
about that, but they don't really care about the drama that's real. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if he had also been able to like express his that part of his life and how he's feeling, and not just the dance videos that he put up with him and his wife and stuff like that, show those vulnerable sides, and connect, just like, for instance, like with Travis Scott, and how he talked about depression and stuff like that, because there's some artists out there that can connect, and they have additional fans that are going through the same thing, and that might be able to help bring them up out of that, or encourage them to not, and to keep pushing and keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But also circling back to what you were saying, and him being on Ellen, and maybe he felt not non-important, but that he didn't have anything
Yeah.
like
Relevant.
kind of going
Exactly.
Yeah.
for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to wifey about this earlier, that I'm not sure how much y'all follow like cryptocurrency and stuff like that, right? So there's been a lot, not a lot, but there have been a number of deaths connected to people in power who have cryptocurrency. And she told me that he being Twitch, put his entire life savings into a cryptocurrency, and it went belly up. So that could also,
Be
right,
a trigger.
as men, right, we
You
providing for the
can't support for the
family, you know
family
what I'm
no more.
saying? Like you
And
putting
then
all your
Ellen is
eggs in that
gone. So
one
yeah,
basket.
Ellen is gone. So he wasn't doing Ellen no more. So
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, as you continue to like, now she told me this. I didn't even know about it. She told me, but as you continue to kind of dig into the story, more things come out, and it's like, man,
yeah, yeah,
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, like you said, the more and more you hear more stuff about the story, it's like what was really going on in this brother's mind.
mm-hmm,
But also as we talk about that, I was looking at somebody on TikTok earlier today. He's an influencer, and he was saying that no discredit to our white males, our white brothers, but us as black brothers, you know what I'm saying, have to carry a lot of weight on our shoulders.
it's different.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, if he lost all that money, if that's the case, allegedly, he lost that money. He's like, how am I going to take care of this family?
Right.
But I mean, hindsight 2020, most of these, insurance companies they're not going to pay your family if you kill
yeah.
yourself.
They not.
No,
If
they
you
have
kill
that
yourself,
clause.
yeah.
They don't. Yeah, they
So
don't.
like you didn't really help your family by killing yourself.
Right.
So I mean, but needless to say, it's like it's a lot of stuff that he was masking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be, like I said, up to 24 hours before his passing, he was doing TikToks. He was smiling. He was, you know what I'm saying? When he checked into the hotel, he was smiling.
Right.
But he wasn't smiling when he put that barrel of that gun up to his head and killed himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just never know what people are going through. And I know they always say check on your strong friends, check on your strong friends. Just check on your folks, period.
Right.
And
You want to know something? I had this discussion with my girl some time ago, and I was like, my brothers, especially my younger brother, he calls me every day. We talk every day, and he always he's always talking to me about something he's going through or something that's bothering him. And I tell her it's not about me giving feedback. It's just about me listening. You know what I mean? It's like some people just want you to just listen. I don't need you to, give me no advice. I don't need to, you know what I mean? Because most people, okay, we grown. It's almost like, well, I think we had an episode was like, how people say, oh, what do I do about this situation? And it's easy to just say, get up out of it, just leave or whatever it may be. But some people just want you to just listen. I don't need you to, they already know what to do. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? They already know what to, just listen.
But in this case, you look at it as though this brother left,
Right.
didn't answer his phone, didn't call back, didn't say nothing, just rolled out.
Right.
So at what point you can't reach him?
And that's the thing is like, it goes back to, I think you was talking about, and it's like, it's hard when you said our black brothers, it's like we carry a lot on our shoulders. Far as, I think people got to understand that we have emotions as well. And when you are the breadwinner, because he was the breadwinner on his family, he had to take care. He had so much on his plate that sometimes when it collapsed, now what? Now, how do I get up out of this? How do I keep providing for my family the lifestyle that they've been used to?
Right.
And I think, and I'm just going to say, I don't know what was the dynamic of his wife and everything. That's what's so important about the wife coming on and coming, but he has to be that communication to his wife, though. You have to be open to that. And I think a lot of black people, not just like with our health, is with everything. We carry so much where we like, oh, I don't need to go see the doctor. I don't need to go, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to go to I don't need to talk to my wife about, oh, I don't need to talk about my feelings to another man. Who is me to talk about my feelings to another man? I don't need to do that. And you have to start doing that in order to, I'm telling you, because mental health is real.
Yeah.
Mental health is real,
is
man.
huge, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Jeez, you hit on some strong stuff right there.
Yeah,
Joe.
man.
Good
Yeah,
job.
man. It's, hey,
You know.
that's why, I mean, for real, that's why your partner is so important, man.
Yeah.
So important, man.
Yeah. Maybe I just keep fighting myself. Like, what was really, like, I'm looking at pictures of him, you know, like, it's like, bro, what was you thinking about? Like, what was going through your mind? What was on your heart that heavy that you felt like you had to take your life? Like,
Right.
I don't know. Man, we're gonna pray for his family though, man.
Yeah,
and
100%.
you know, hopefully, you know, they say time heals all wounds, but you can't get them back, but you just got to cherish the memories that you have. And he definitely left a legacy and the memories behind for them to be able to watch for years and years to come. You know what I'm saying? So, jeez.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So the next one we're gonna go into. Hold on, bros. Gotta get to my notes here. I think it was bullying.
We'll jump into the bullying.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It piggybacked on bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because, you know, as you know, there are also kids and young adults and even some older adults that have taken their lives because of bullying, right? So, you know, so this topic is bullying and responsibilities as parents and a society. You know, me and Jody was talking about this on the way up, and you know, we both got kids, and we all got kids and stuff like that, and how and I'll speak from my perspective, and I'll let y'all jump in, but I just feel like society today is in a lot of ways just teaching some of our kids to just be like wimps. You know what I'm saying?
Weak.
Like I feel like how we came up.
It's okay not to be masculine.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like if we teach our kids to not take just anything, right? Don't take stuff from anybody, and to defend yourself and stick up for yourself more, right? I feel like, and I'm not going to say it's going to eliminate bullying, but I feel like bullying would be a lot less prevalent as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I came up, I didn't really get bullied. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was a people person, but at the same time, I had my own run-ins with people, but I stood up for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the situation for these bullying types of situations. If a bully's only going to pick on someone who they know that they can get away with doing that to, right? Or if they have support from a group of friends to contribute to the bullying on a particular person or a few people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like as parents, we need to encourage our children to now we're not telling our kids to go out here and start no fight, but you know, our parents always said you better finish it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you better not come home through that door, and you know what I'm saying?
What's the first thing your mom gonna ask you when you come through the door?
Yeah, who won?
Or the second thing?
Who won? No.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know, I just feel like we just need to, as parents, encourage our kids to stick up for themselves, and also help stick up for others who feel like they can't stick up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? don't support. Don't be a stander by and watch someone else get bullied. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
no doubt.
Yeah.
No, I agree 1,000% with you. Like I remember we was talking. I said, you know, I had brothers, so they wasn't gonna let me, or I had the I was fortunate to have older brothers that, you know, a lot of times we kind of helped each other out through all that. But at the same time, with my son, I had that issue. It's like, you know, when he come to me, he say, Dad, you know, this boy talking smack to me. And I say, so what you say to him? You know, I ain't know what to say. So I told him, you say the same thing back to him.
Right.
You know, you cuss his ass out too.
Right.
That's what you do. And I told him, cuss right now. Just cuss right. And I'm letting you know how.
You said like the little TikTok where women be
cuss right now. Go ahead, cuss to me right now. Because
Yeah.
this is what I want you to say when you out there on the streets. I feel like they have to have that because me and bros, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Society is not going to be nice. Like, why are we trying to teach our kids to be, oh, it's okay if he say this to you, just walk away.
Turn the other cheek.
Yeah, right. No. I'm sorry, especially as a black man. I'm not telling my son to turn no other cheek. Okay? If this kid keep messing with you, whoop his ass. That's exactly where I'm going. If he keep messing with you, whoop his ass. But Dad, what if I get in trouble? You let me handle that.
Right.
You let me deal with the principal. You let me deal with the teacher. You let me do, because because just like you said, only reason why he'll be a bully to you because you're letting him be a bully to you. That's only I ain't going for that. Everybody know I'm an Odie. Let's get that straight. Everybody know I don't play. My whole family ain't play that. Like I say, I'm a Johnson.
You Mike Johnson's son.
Right. But we ain't playing that.
Boy, your father used to fight back in the day.
Hell no, dude. And everybody knows, especially coming from the hood, man, like you got to put up. There is no way getting around, no shape or form getting around that. You have to put up.
Yep.
You have to set your back. You have to. No getting around that.
Yeah. You know, bullying is you got to straddle both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, your kid could be getting bullied. And, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bullying is a tough topic, man.
Yeah, but that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, for those kids and or individuals who feel, because there's some grown adults who are not fighters, right? Who are like, you know, they shell up. But that's what I'm saying. But typically when someone is getting bullied, well, I don't want to say typically, a lot of times when someone's getting bullied, there are other people around to see it.
Yeah.
Right? And
But
there
they
may
don't
be
step in.
Exactly, but there may be someone who is about that, who can step in and assist. So that's why I said
That was me.
as a society, we have to help each other. We step in when you see somebody getting bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's like you said, it's tough, man. It's wild out here in these streets, man, because it's a tough world we live in.
yeah, man.
At the end of the day, it's a tough world we live in.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely good stuff.
People, let me tell you this, and I'm gonna say this and I know it's hard, especially when you're a single mother and you raising sons and you raising kids, and it's hard to try to, you know, especially if they getting bullied. So some people don't know how to take that. So they go to the route. They go to the teachers. They go to the principal. They go to this. They go to that. And I will say this. I'm sorry to say this. This is just me, how I feel. Negative. The best thing I always tell him to do, whoop his ass. And then, because I'm telling I'm just going to put it out there. My son was like, oh, you know, Dad, I'll just sit in the front of the bus. The kid is in the back of the bus, and I'm just sitting in the front of the bus. You know what I said? The hell you will. The hell you will sit in the front of the bus. You done lost your mind.
Yeah.
You gonna take your butt.
He's trying to avoid that conflict.
Damn right. No, you gonna get all. You want all that smoke. You gonna get all that. Go back there and you get all that smoke.
You gonna mess around and get your.
and guess what? Guess what? I guarantee you will be sitting in the back of that bus. You gonna be sitting in the back of the bus.
You can't be scared.
You can't be scared.
Black eyes and
Take your
everything.
butt, exactly. Sit your butt right in the back of the bus, and then go back and look at him and say what. You want to know? I mean, we can go again.
If you can't beat him, you better get him in the doodads. He'll drop him down to a
I've never. Let me tell you, man. Even as my family will tell you, and y'all hear me on this pod. I got a little. When I was a kid, man, I despised bullies. I never. If you came to me in my face and you started talking, we fighting. That's just how I was. We rumbling because that's just wrong. I don't know. I was an angry kid. I was an angry kid. Like, so they knew better. They was like, man, nah, we ain't gonna even mess with him because he gonna want to fight, man. I ain't got time. People like, man, I just want to go to school, bro. I ain't got time to be fighting. Nah, man, but for real, man, don't man. If my son came to me sitting in front of the bus, no, you not. You're not sitting in front of the bus, son. Yeah. You're not doing that. You want me to come to the bus stop? No, Dad, I don't want you to come to the bus stop. Nah, okay, then. Well, you better go. Yeah, exactly. Well, you better go and get your butt in the back of the bus. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't be embarrassed.
Exactly.
Got to face them problems head on.
You got to. You got to, man.
Indeed.
Look, I remember. I don't want to say it because she probably say something. Look, I'm with my girl and her daughter said. Her daughter saw him a second. She was on the bus and somebody was saying something to her, so she stepped to him. Her mother was like, "You stepped to him." I was like, "You daggone right, she's supposed to step to him." What are you talking about? That's what she's supposed to do, man. I was like, what is wrong with these people? Like, yes, you step to them. If they step to you, you step to them. You don't just, I'm going to tell the teacher. No, you step right back to them.
Right.
What? What you going to do?
No doubt. Put your hands up. Put your
right? We're going to have a slap boxing contest. Whoever hit in the face will win.
And anybody on YouTube and Instagram, if y'all got, you know what I'm saying, you want to chime in and say something, we'll definitely read your comments.
Yep.
We applaud all comments and everything. So definitely speak up if you got something on your mind. The next topic at hand is it's from the Hood's Finest on Instagram. They posted something on there, and it said, woman, cheese and crackers. Where did it go?
That's it. Cheese and crackers.
It says, woman on first date with a man wants him to order 2 takeaway meals she can take home to her kids. Fellas, what do y'all think about that?
She's stupid.
Wait a minute.
But
hold on. She asked him to order 2 takeaway meals.
They on
steaks,
bro.
No,
rewind.
2 steaks.
Rewind. First date.
Yeah.
This is the first date.
Wow.
She wants him to order 2 takeaway meals. And like bro said, it was steak.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
Nah, bro. Wow.
What do y'all think?
Wow, that is so disrespectful.
I order. She gonna be taking them takeaway bills too. I ain't paying for it.
That is so like
TikTok, YouTube. Feel free to put a comment up.
She actually had the audacity to act like wow.
Yeah, she asked him.
Wow.
Nah, couldn't be me, bro.
I'm be honest. Like our first date, and you asked me to buy your kids dinner.
Mm-hmm. So
that's not happening.
I'm gonna read some comments. Jody Horton 6 say on the first date, and then November Sky say she out of pocket. That's the last date. Like, wow. Like, okay,
but like,
okay, let's go both.
Yeah,
let's go both ways on this.
Go ahead.
There's something wrong if she asks for food for her kids. Because then I would say, so who's with them right now? Like, what's going on right now? Like, I don't know. I mean, am I like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If you're supposed to be okay, everybody knows when you try to make an impression, right? You're trying to be, that nice person to show them what you made of, good conversation,
right? And
all of a sudden you say, oh, can you order 2 meals for my kids? And I'll be like, well, who's with them right now? And what's going on, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Well, you need to order 2 meals, right? Like, they ain't ate right now? Like, what?
I'm sorry. I'm only paying for patients in the restaurant currently.
Right? That don't even make sense. But you get what I'm saying? Like, what? So who's with them right now? And what's going on with... I mean,
they need a meal. Like,
thank you. And that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm coming from. Like, what's going on where they need a meal? And then I would look at it why, like, you really gonna give me that headache right now? Because that's now you're gonna give me a headache because now I'm gonna have to. If I give you these 2 meals, guess what? I'm gonna be giving you meals. I might have to get the kids meals every time we go on a date.
Yeah. Now it's expected because you did it the first time.
You did it the first time. Yeah, exactly. Like, nah, sweetie, we gonna have to go ahead and pass on this one. You cool. You cool it all, but I'm gonna go ahead and have to pass on this one.
Yeah, what couldn't be me.
Yeah, that's kind of trifling a little. I won't say trifling. I don't because. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, how do you even like get the courage to just
that's what I'm saying.
Ask a first date?
That's what I'm saying
about some extra steaks.
And that's where I'm coming from. Like, what is going on where you need to get 2 meals? That's why I'm saying, like, what come on, you gotta have that's audacity right there.
So would you do it and just not go on another date, or would you just not do it?
No, bro. I'm not doing it.
So
I would be like, no.
So when the waiter come, you just be like, them 2 steaks you ordered, she gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
And
I'm not paying for that.
And I'm sorry, that will be the last date.
Yeah.
And the reason
might
why
end early.
And it's not because she could probably be cool. She probably could be a great person. It's not just because of that. I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. It's because what you just said to me is letting me know the future of my headaches that's about to come. Did that make sense? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that, to have the audacity to ask me that on the first date. Like
in there, first date. So can I get 2 steaks for my 2 kids at home?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had kids.
Yeah, like see, that's what I'm saying.
He said you gonna finish eating your plate. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this, but I'm gonna put an order in to take home.
Yeah. or you gonna split the meal that you got right there and split that in half and take it to him because I'm not ordering 2 more steaks.
But yeah, you so you saving what you order, right?
Yeah. November Sky said that. Yeah, that's right. That brings up a whole lot of other questions because it does.
Yeah,
it brings up because I'm like, wait a minute, what? What?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that probably would shock somebody so much they probably be like, what? Excuse me.
And then how many kids you got?
Right.
She said 2.
Yeah, he did 2 kids.
But
she might have 4. She might split them steaks in half.
You know
Indeed.
what? And that goes back to the drink thing. Like when somebody they just start ordering drinks, like what? Like wait a minute. Oh, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, hold up now. On the first day you going in. Can you just bring the whole bottle, please?
Yeah.
Damn.
You top shelf.
Crazy, man. That's
Be
crazy.
like, check, please. I'm going to go early. You go ahead. You got it. We going Dutch, right? I just want to make sure because I ain't doing no. Nah, I'm just saying that is trifling, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Dang it, where is this at?
Because that's crazy, man. She ordered 2 steaks. Yeah, can you order 2 meals for my kids? Like, okay, when is a good time to do that though? To ask that.
Never.
So it's never a good time to ask.
No, I'm not.
I'm talking about like not on the first date. Like how long does it have to? Do you feel like it has to be for the relationship? For like if she said, hey, do you got to wait till y'all actually in a relationship, or how would that like? What would that look like? You get what I'm saying? Like what is the right time to say, hey, can you get, or not just, even if it ain't just 2 meals for, on a date, do they say, hey, can you, buy me these 2 things for the kids? Like when does it get to that? And is it there a difference? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only time it would get to that point is like if you've taken the next step and like y'all are together. You know what I'm saying? And y'all either planning or y'all engaged or like before that, like I feel like you shouldn't even ask. Like you should let your
organically
date offer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to get some? You want to get some for the kids?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you don't ask.
I will say this, and this is just me. I think if the dude don't, let's say, okay, this is our 3rd date, 4th date. If the dude don't ask about the kids, then something. I think it should be a flag. Do y'all think so?
If a kid,
like for example, if you go on a date with a guy, like let's say this is the 5th date, and not one time did he ask about the kids or what they do. Do y'all think that's a flag, or is that appropriate?
I mean, I think you should probably discuss kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I feel like if I'm on a 5th date with you, then I'm feeling you. Like you will feel you're feeling a person. Like
right.
But is that going to take your feeling down to a nothing after you find out she got kids?
I mean, you should find that out from the get go, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a first date question. I feel like,
first date, first phone conversation. Date what?
Yeah.
Phone conversation? We having that? Like
yeah.
Like nah. Like before we even go see each other. So what's the deal? What you got going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got this going. But then some people, I will say this. I still feel like you got to be friends first. You know, it takes, I think, I get it. It goes as to each his own, and it goes as people, get older and mature and they stuff like that. But I still think you have to be friends, because a lot of people just want to rush, and I get it. Sometimes you're so excited.
I always say it, popcorn society.
Yeah. Sometimes you're so excited. Sometimes you just, oh, he looked like this and he got this and he's got this going on. No, take your time. Understand. I know my girl for 8 years before we start. Like, I'm serious. Just take your time, and you got to be friends. I really firmly believe that, because you got to get to know a person, because there could be some stuff with a person that you might not like initially.
Right.
Like, maybe they might got, 5-10 kids, or maybe they might, be selfish, or you might see ugly. They might be ugly. You might not be attracted to them. But by you being friends with them for so long, and you getting to know them and you understanding them, you be like, wow, they are beautiful. Like, we got so much in common. We're beautiful.
You look past the ugly.
Yeah.
You're not.
I mean, for real, some of the
you're
things
not ugly
they
anymore.
start to be attractive to you. It started to get attractive to you. You're like, wow, this person really, maybe we can, maybe we can look past, maybe I don't like, he a little chubby around the ankles.
It ain't your beauty, it's your beauty.
He might be chubby around the ankles, but you know what? He got it going on a little bit.
You know what could kill a relationship though?
What?
Is when people move in together. Because you really don't know somebody until you live with
1,000% right. And I will never. No, he's right.
No. You said kill a relationship.
It can kill a relationship.
Are you pro moving in or pro not moving in?
Well, it's not necessarily either or. I mean, because you're gonna have to figure it out. But that's what can break up relationships.
Right.
When you move in with somebody, like I mean, we all know. Okay, people put on facades. You can come to somebody's house and
their
house
exactly
is perfectly clean. You be like,
exactly
dang, your house is nice. You ain't got no dust nowhere. And then when you move in with them, you be like, this one is nasty.
Yeah, I know.
And guess what? They got drawers in the bathroom. We all say that.
We both say, hey, look, we be talking about that. Like, no, I got to live with you first.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
You got to.
So
man.
maybe it is a pro
Should we
that you
get
live
married?
with.
Should we get married before we move in? No. I got to live with you first before we get married.
Yeah.
No, negative.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think that's very important. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah,
they can say, no, the Bible. I don't preach the Bible. I understand what the Bible say. I'm very, whatever. Okay. But I got to live with you first. I'm sorry. I don't know what you are, who you are. I need to live with you first. Is that your real hair? Them your real nails? Them your real...
What was that? I'm trying to think of the movie that came out.
I don't know. Like, I need to know all this. The real teeth, the real nails, the eyes, eyeballs. I need to know all that.
Yeah.
For real. I need to know what's in your closet. I need to know what's behind the closet. I need to know what's under the bed. What's in the bed. I need to know how you look when you wake up in the morning. I need to know all that.
You said that joke can damage everything, man.
Nah, for real. I need to know all that. I need to know.
But isn't it better that you sever a relationship then versus, because depending on how you are biblically, right? If that's something important to you in terms of relationship and marriages, right? God said the only way out is through adultery, right? So I feel like it's more important to figure that stuff out now before you walk down that aisle than after. You know what I'm saying?
What are we listening to?
I was like, hey, B, I was thinking the same thing when he was talking. I was like,
I didn't even hear that joke.
I don't even know what's in the background right now. I was just thinking about
I didn't
that.
even hear that
I was
joke,
sitting there
bro.
like, what the hell is that in the background? Like,
We in a speakeasy.
baby, you love me so kind. Santa, baby, you are mine. Like, what the heck is that?
Are we on Color Purple at the juke joint out this?
Look, they blame YouTube, bro.
But no, man.
That joke was on R&B and soul, bro.
That joke was like, what in the world we listening to?
What is going on here?
But no, but hey, no, I think it's very important to live with somebody. Let me just, I know I clown a lot, but I'm being dead serious. I think it's very important for For the couple to live because that's the only way you would know.
I can't. Yeah.
Bro, can't work the music no more.
No, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was
me.
crazy.
Look, hey, disclaimer. Look, we trying out this YouTube joint. It ain't my fault. That joint was all under R&B and soul, bro.
No, but yeah, man, you gotta live.
I'm gonna switch this.
The Velvet Sky said, "I hear a jazz flute. Is that jazz flute?
I don't know what the heck going on. That is crazy,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
We were thinking the same. Cause I swear when he was talking, I was like, "What the hell is that?"
We're gonna switch that.
Christ.
Look, see, they got a track called. This is a hip hop joke called Boom Bap.
Forget that is what it's called.
Oh. All right, go ahead.
Wow.
So, but yeah, speaking of relationships and how people not being of the cleanliness can pretty much damage a relationship. The next, it kind of pretty much runs us into the next segment of the next topic. The next topic at hand, it says a therapist lists 9 completely normal things that don't have to be red flags in a relationship, but not everyone agrees. So it says, let me get out of here on this. It says, from sleeping in separate beds to finding others hot and even still having feelings for an ex, a top therapist has revealed the normal things in a relationship that aren't necessarily red flags. They proceed to say that 9 completely normal things that don't have to be red flags in relationships. So the first one is holding a special place in your heart for an ex, because some of those exes were really important to you. So would y'all like for me to read all 9 of these now and then we kind of recap?
Let's unpack them.
Okay, so we're going to go through all 9 of them right now. And YouTube TikTok. If y'all got some questions y'all want to chime in, please do. The first one, I'll read it again. Holding a special place in your heart for an ex, because some of those exes were really important to you. Number 2, being attracted to someone outside your relationship because you don't magically stop thinking hot people aren't hot. Number 3, doubting the relationship every now and then because relationships suck sometimes. Number 4, fighting about the same thing over and over again because every relationship has perpetual fights that never go away. Number 5, sleeping in different rooms because have you tried that lately? It's amazing. Number 6, wanting to go on vacation without your partner because sometimes you need some effing space. Am I right? Number 7, going to relationship therapy because we all need a tune-up. Wow. Number 8, having mismatched libidos because it's very rare that you both want to do it at the same time every time. Number 9, and the last one, not being transparent about every single thing because oversharing is real and little privacy never killed anyone. Wow. There's a lot.
That's okay in a relationship.
So they said that those aren't red flags.
Yeah, them are flags. Basically, them okay. Them are okay.
Right, so let's go ahead and go back to the first one and let's run.
Man, we should have started with this first, man. We should have went on this early.
We had to get all the.
Yeah, I know, but dang, woo!
It's a lot to unpack right here.
Yeah, go ahead, B.
All right, so the first one at hand, like I said before, was holding a special place in your heart for an ex because some of those exes were really important to you.
Negative.
You can never bring that into a relationship.
Exactly, never. That is a flag.
Is this a therapist saying this?
I know, that's a flag. What?
Yeah, this is a therapist.
That's a flag.
Saying this.
That means you will sleep with that person again. In my eyes, and a man's eyes, I don't care what nobody say.
They need their credentials revoked.
Hell yeah, they need their credentials. Like, you think you got an ex got a special place in your heart? That means if you ever would have run into that ex,
not necessarily.
How?
Not necessarily. Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Wait a minute. If they got a special,
let's go.
Let
me hear it. B.
Now I don't have one per se. I'm gonna put it out there. But I'm just saying to play devil's advocate. You could have say for instance, you got a baby mom that you know what I'm saying, you share a child with. That ex, your baby mother's always gonna hold a special place in your heart. You had kids with this woman.
Negative.
Come on, bro.
Negative,
bro. Not a special place in my heart. I can tell you that right now. Not a special place. They hold a place. I won't say it's special.
Horrible place. No.
I don't know. I'm just saying. You wouldn't think
they gonna hold a place, but it won't be special.
So say for instance, you spent what is that? No. You spent like maybe, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 years with this woman, right? And
I think it's the music.
Is it?
so you spent like 3 or 4 years with a woman, and y'all had kids together, and then y'all split. Now, whether it be amicably or she just left you or you left her, what have you, you don't feel that you would have a special place in your heart? I'm just saying. No?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not
no.
this. It's something else. It's something else running there.
Yeah. Oh, it's the feedback. No. I really don't think they have a special place in your. They should have a special place in your heart.
November
Like
Sky
then,
said
why
no.
would you? Why would you been like? Why would you leave him? And that's like saying you still love him.
All right.
To a degree, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's basically saying you still love him. I mean, I don't know. This therapist should talk to him or
It's probably
her,
the phone.
him or herself,
music.
and
There's
try to
no
get
music going. So
try
Well,
to
yeah,
try to
stop.
get some feedback because they're tripping.
It's bad.
But go to the next one.
What was the comment though? We got some comments jumping in that thing. What they saying?
Everybody's saying number one would cause problems.
Yeah.
Basically. That's basically what everybody's saying. It'll cause problems.
So okay, so the consensus is that it would cause a problem.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Like special place in your
But
heart.
you know, the therapist said that that's not actually red flag.
Yeah, well,
So, I mean,
they're stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. Next.
all right, let's go to the next one.
I wish you would go to and look. Hold on.
They're probably single.
Hold on. I'm sorry to stick on the first. Exactly. I'm sorry to stick on the first one. But you would go to your significant other talking about something. Oh yeah, she hold a special place in my heart. The therapist said that wasn't a red flag. I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So let me throw this at you then, bro. Because what if your significant other passed?
Come on, man. Really, B? You gonna
That's
do that
different. I
right
mean,
now? Yeah.
I mean, it's legitimate, right?
You gonna do that right now?
That's a
I
good
mean,
question. It's a good question. I feel like,
Then that is different.
you know what I'm saying? Did they wait?
That's
did
different then.
they pass during the relationship? Was it like after?
Yeah.
Was it after?
If they
the
pass
split?
during a relationship, then that's
I mean, if they
different.
passed during the relationship,
Then that's different.
Yeah, that's
So
different.
and then you
different.
move.
That's
Yeah,
different.
it
That's
is, but it's
different.
still an ex.
No, that's not an
I
ex.
hear what you're saying,
I
but
hear
it's
that's
different.
not different.
Like if you leave and like your ex passed
That's-
away,
yeah.
like you know what I'm saying.
If you leave and the ex passed away, then no. But if you marry and she passed away, that's different.
It's still an ex. An ex
I mean,
is
we
an
see
ex
it. We
is
see
an
it
ex
all
is
the
an
time.
ex.
We see it all the time. They can't even get past. They can't even get with another one because it's hard, man. It's just hard.
Yep.
Uh-oh, talent speaks for me in the building.
Yep.
Hey, look. He said, "What if she passed away?" You stupid.
I mean, because you know,
She's still an ex. You should have a special place. So what if she died? You should have a special place for them.
she died.
So what if she died? You don't got no special place for them. Okay, you want me to just be cold hearted?
All right, so I mean,
What's the number two, man?
consensus is that you know
It's a flag.
it's a flag.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 2, and just to recap on what we're talking about, this is a therapist lists 9 completely normal things that don't have to be red flags in a relationship, but not everyone agrees. Hence, number 1. A lot of people don't agree. Let's go to number 2.
Yeah.
Being attracted to someone outside your relationship because you don't magically stop thinking hot people aren't hot.
Okay, that's not a flag. That's not a flag.
Okay.
I agree on that one.
What you
Say,
think?
say that one more time.
It says being attracted to someone outside your relationship because you don't magically stop thinking hot people aren't hot.
So basically,
is
you
that a
being
red
attracted.
flag? I mean-
you attracted. You see somebody else you attract to. I mean, that's every day. Of course, you can find somebody that look good. Of course,
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's
look
it.
good.
I agree. All right, next.
What we got up here?
I was like, Tom Speaker said, an ex is a choice out your life. When they pass, they're forced out of your life. And then she said, but I can still see it.
Red
I can
flag.
still see a red flag because how do you compete with a ghost? Laugh out loud.
Okay, so November Sky said, I think she was trying. Oh, okay, number 2 is not a flag.
Yeah, that's not a flag.
Yeah.
We see that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see people you attract to all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is doubting the relationship every now and then because relationships suck sometimes. I would have to say that is not a red flag.
No, I would.
I think that in the course of relationships, there are going to come times where you kind of doubt the relationship.
Yeah,
but there's
I
things
agree.
that come to fruition throughout that thought process.
Yeah.
That's like, you know what, this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Or this is why I'm
Yeah.
still in here doing
Even
this.
if you marry, you sometimes you're gonna be like, why am I married? Sometimes you do get like, so that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a all right one.
So okay.
All right. What's number 4?
We 2 out of 3 right now.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Yeah.
All right. So number 4, fighting about the same thing over and over again because every relationship has perpetual fights that never go away. I would say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a red flag. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
you
go ahead. 'Cause
y'all married.
it
I
happens, right? It
know.
happens, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like how often is this a consistent thing throughout the entire marriage? Y'all still fighting over the same thing? That's a red flag.
You know how women are. Come on
at
now.
some
They
point,
don't
you got to
forget-
get past it, right?
Yeah, but they not.
Or
They-
agree to
they-
disagree.
Oh, when you held the door for that woman back in then, you know what I'm saying, about 4 years ago, you'd be like, but babe, that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So what? You don't hold the door for me? Like, it's like, dang. I mean, like, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. Red flag.
So the girl you took out 3-4 years, you paid for her dinner, but you couldn't pay for my, like, oh man, it's crazy, man.
Tyler speaks for me said it's a yellow flag.
I'm telling you.
So Jody Horton said number 2 is acceptable and number 3 is completely normal. So, you know, I think it's a mixed bag on that.
Yeah.
But, you know, where were we at?
We on number 5 now, right?
I think we're on number 5. My phone freezing up, acting stupid. There we go. Number 5, sleeping in different rooms because have you tried that lately? It's amazing.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
I wish you would sleep in another room on me. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Look.
Well, actually, won't be no other room because I'm coming in there with you.
The only time wife even brought up other room than me was because her brother was snoring. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She was like, "Look, I can't do this tonight. Either you gonna leave or I'm gonna leave."
Hey, look, Tyler speaking. We said red flag.
Red flag.
Hell yeah.
Look, the next question is, are you sleeping in another room with your phone? Like,
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
You already know. That's the next question. You're right. No, leave your phone right there on the leave it right there on the table. That's all. No, you go on another room, but leave your phone right there.
Red flag question: is taking your phone with you everywhere, including the bathroom, a red flag?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not,
so.
Jody.
It's a red flag.
I take my phone with me.
No, but see, you're different. No. You're different though. Okay, everybody is different. You do business, like it's different. Like you got conference calls, you got so much stuff that you do. It's a difference when you ain't got that.
I mean, that's true, but I mean,
if you ain't got nothing going on, if you don't got nothing going on, why your phone got to be with you? Okay, when you take a shower, you take your phone in there and you ain't listening to music. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
And the question was, if you take your phone everywhere, right?
Just about.
Yeah, even in the house.
Yeah,
that ain't a flag.
So
if you in the room, right? Come on, all right, y'all. I want y'all to picture this. Everybody, people out there. Close your eyes for a second. You're in your bedroom. No. You're in your bedroom.
Come with me on this.
You're in your bedroom. You in your bedroom, and your significant other get up just to go downstairs for a drink, and they take their phone with them. What you gonna immediately think?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A goddamn flag. That's it's a goddamn flag. That's what it is right there. If you get up.
Talent Speaks to Me said phone on vibrate all the time is though.
Yeah, that too. People could say that is too. However, this dude to my right, he do a lot of you do too much. That phone, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
My phone be on vibrate all the time.
Exactly, because you got too much business.
Yeah, my wife, she got tired of that junk going on.
Exactly. That's why I say it's different. You different because you do everything you do. Your whole life is on your phone.
Yeah, but you know, social media things, and I be turning all that stuff off, man, because that junk be going on.
And that's what I'm saying.
Especially on PodcastHead.
You got too much going. You got a lot going on for a person that ain't got that going on. And their phone, and they just get up and go to
if you ain't got no job.
Yeah, it's like you just get up and your phone goes with you.
So we got a couple comments on TikTok.
Red flag.
You know, November Sky said, God darn it. Red flag, sleep in the same room. And then said that's a good question, bros. Jody Horton said number 5, red flag unless you are sick, like sick. And then November Sky said, I agree with you, Jody. If you're coming right back in 2 minutes, leave your phone.
Yeah.
I'm serious. If you get up just to go down and you gotta take your phone.
I'm a culprit sometimes of it, man. It's just that I think we've all become like, you know what I'm saying?
Habit.
Like we're creatures of habitat. So it's like that phone just becomes like a part of your palm, and it's not that you're doing anything on there. It's just that it's just
feel like you might miss something. Sometimes.
You might miss something.
You know what I do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, and this is untrue. This is how I feel. See, okay. I'm just gonna say what it is. Y'all married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a comfortability and trust that y'all have with y'all's partners, right?
Right.
But when you're not that, and you starting out, and you're trying to build that foundation of the walls of trust, the walls of, integrity, honesty, and everything. I think it's imperative that I will leave my phone right there so I can build that foundation of trust.
Right.
So that they won't have. Do that make sense? I don't want to. So I am self-conscious about, okay, let me not take my phone with me, even though like you said, it is a habit. It's a habit.
Yeah.
Even though it could be a habit, it's like, okay, I gotta really realize who I'm dealing with and what I'm into right now. I want to build this foundation of trust. So it's like, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and leave my phone while I go take a shower, just so I can try to get them to be more comfortable with the relationship.
You got to do some self-consciously just to try to prove a fact.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just
right there on the table, unlocked. In the photos album.
I didn't say unlocked and all that.
With a Christmas
He said
video
right there
going
on the table, unlocked. I didn't say unlocked. I ain't saying all that, but I am saying a certain comfortability to let them know, nah, I ain't on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on my phone all the time. I don't really, trip off that. But nah, man, taking your phone everywhere.
You know, I fall victim to that, man, of taking my phone, like I said before, and I apologize, baby. I do. I know she's watching, because sometimes I'll be on that joint and it's not intentionally, like, you know what I'm saying? You get caught up with doing stuff throughout the day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I be on FanDuel, I be betting. So I be looking at bets, like trying to make a quick bet or something while I'm on the phone, and we be watching the show, and she'll give me that look, and I be like, dang.
Yeah.
And then I look over and I see her on the phone. I'm like, why you on your phone?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm trying to play tip for tat,
Wait a minute.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
she do tell you about being on your phone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it ain't on no. It's just she know you on other stuff. Look, yeah.
She
So
know I
get
ain't
that.
doing nothing crazy. You know what
and
I'm
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And it's probably more about the quality time.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It's more about the QT time, and then,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get in the habit of where I'm just going to kind of put the phone over there and just leave it alone. But like you said, we got the podcast stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With YouTube, appreciate everybody who's on there. TikTok, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that's
we got
watching,
so much going on, and that's the thing. Like this dude, right? You got so like. I don't know why you just got one phone. You gotta have two. Oh, you got two. Oh, do she know this?
No, I got one personal phone. Nah, look, bro, don't start no.
But seriously, I mean, like you do a lot, so it's different. Like it's different if that the phone is your work everything, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got nothing going on, what? And you taking your phone everywhere? I don't care what nobody say. If my girl get up and she take her phone somewhere, damn it, I'm going right there with you, because I want to know why you taking your phone and all you doing is going downstairs.
Right.
No doubt. So moving on to number 6. Number 6. Wanting to go on vacation without your partner because sometimes you need some effing space. Am I right?
Negative.
Yep, that's a red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Well,
Red
no,
flag.
because we talked about this a little bit last time, right? And who was it? I think it was Solo that was more so promoting space from your significant
Yeah, space,
other.
but not a whole damn vacation. Like,
I don't, in the beginning, there were times things that came up, like my family, my mom's side, my dad's side of the family went on cruises and stuff. And I went on a couple without my wife. But then when I finally took my wife on one, I was like, dang, I don't want to be without my wife on a cruise. Or, you know what I'm saying? Be on a vacation without her. Like, I want her there with me. So I would say it's not necessarily a red flag, but it is a red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes it might take that space to make you realize that I don't want to be on vacation without my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what we was talking about too. It's just like how often is that time apart? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like how much time is too much time away from your significant other,
Yeah.
but you know what though? I mean, see, if you going with family and stuff, to me that's different.
Yeah.
That's different than she going with the girls on a girl. Like, I just think it's a difference.
November Sky said, bye, I need a break, girls trip.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's different.
But,
it's different. Like, I just, with family, it's different because it's family. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if she just be like, hey, babe, I'm going on vacation and such, like we be like, wait a minute, a whole vacation?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a whole vacation, like a week, you go,
Yeah.
and that's what you gonna just tell me that? Okay.
Go vacation downstairs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'll buy the liquor.
See, that's the thing. Okay, like that's almost like, okay, would you allow your girl? Because they got like these sites where women can meet up and they just go on vacation with just like a women's group.
I have never seen.
I ain't never seen.
I ain't never seen that. Yeah,
no, indeed.
Yeah, they do. They got they got these websites where women, it's like a women in power stuff where they meet up as a girl group where they meet up and they could just go on these vacations with the girls and they all plan it together.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
These are people that know each other or people that don't
they
know.
Random people.
They random
I ain't got to worry about. My
people.
wife ain't dealing with nobody she don't know like that. She
I'm
don't.
just saying. But they have, people try. They have them out there.
Don't
for
get
these
no
women.
ideas.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, it ain't got to be, or it could be women like in the community that they live in or whatever, and they meet up each other and they just go on these girl trips and stuff like that, girls empowerment trips and all. They got all sorts of stuff with women.
See,
We don't got nothing like that. See,
that's
that's gender
bro.
bias. Men, no, actually, they got one for men too. I'm lying.
Look, Talon speaks to me. Said red flag. She went with her sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
I'm not that
flag.
trusting, man. Some crazy people out here, bro.
And there you go. It
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
man. It really is, man.
Yeah.
Going on hikes in the woods with random people you don't even know.
That's what people do, man.
Nah.
People do it.
So-
I mean, what's the difference of meeting people online? What's the joke? I don't know. What's the dating sites? Any dating site?
I don't know.
Isn't that the same? Like,
I'm
same thing,
so
yeah?
far removed.
I know, I am too. But I'm just saying, I don't do the online thing. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Well, not really, because that's a date, right? Like, but you were talking about your significant other, right? It's
You're talking about, that's what you're saying. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
just meeting people
Oh,
without
no,
talking
no,
about the
no.
website.
See, see, this is relationships. Remember, we talking about relationships.
Oh, okay, cool.
Therapist. So, moving on to the next one, number 7. Going to relationship therapy because we all need a tune-up.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think that's a red flag.
That is not that's good.
I think that's a green one. That's a green
I've
flag.
spoken to my wife a couple times, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should go, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's things that, underlying things.
She said Christian Mingle.
Plenty of fish. Talon Speaks for Me says plenty of fish and Christian mingle.
Yeah.
Terrible John. All they do is hook up. Even on Christian Mingle.
She said, not that I know from experience or anything. Look.
All that heathen going on.
Be like, baby, I'm in church on Sunday.
Yeah.
But we can mingle on Monday.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot. So as far as the therapy, I think, we always talk about therapy in all aspects of life, man. But I think you probably, what I'm saying, I don't think that's a red flag. I think that should be a green flag.
Definitely.
It's definitely like me and mine, we actually kind of do like a little session with each other. Like, so we do like a little, we got our own little journal books where we write our barriers and expectations and all that stuff.
Oh, word? That's nice.
Yeah, man.
That's nice, man.
She thought of it. I mean, it was cool. I ain't think of it.
No, that's good. You know what I'm saying?
That's
because like a partner of mine always tell me, he was like, sometimes when you can't say things to your significant other, you should write a letter, put it in that format, because then if you argue, you know what I'm saying, if your arguments get to a point, you know, when people argue, they don't hear each other. So sometimes if you put it in a note, they can't argue with nobody right then and there. They have
right, because they have to sit there and listen, right,
or
and then try to and try to digest it. And I feel like it's more inviting. A note is more inviting than standing there having a dialogue, because then you might not be able to get out everything that you want to get out, right? So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't write no damn notes. Okay,
you know what? It's funny. You know, it's funny though, because think about it, yo. Like back in the day when you was young,
idiot, yo.
Stupid. Think about it though. Like back in the day when you was young, that's all you used to do. You used to catch your shorty outside in the hallway before fifth period or fifth block
and give her
that note.
Yeah.
And then you go to your next class.
Yeah, man.
So Jody Hoyt said number 7. Sometimes it's needed.
Yeah. Tyler Speaks to Me said, God said, he that findeth the wife findeth a good thing. No swipe left for me.
But yeah, man. So
that is good therapy. You know, whatever way you get through, man, is good. Whatever way you do to get through to your partner, man, that's a beautiful thing.
So number 8 is having mismatched libidos, because it's very rare that you both want to do it at the same time every time. Yeah.
Did we? I mean, we didn't say mismatched libidos, but we was talking about this kind of in the car, like the how often and what was
well, we had
how often should a woman give sex to her partner? That's
it was something else, but that's a good one too.
Yeah, he was like, how often? I mean, the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
We said no. Go ahead. I mean, we said this in a couple episodes again, but let's go to a refresher course for those that weren't there the night of that episode.
It's very important that they give to their partner. I think, this is how I feel. Even if you don't want to go all the way with everything, like you still should do something. I don't want to get too R-rated. So you still should do something. Like even if you don't want to do everything, you still should do something.
Look.
And that's either way. That's either partner. Woman, you should do something.
Yeah. And I said this, only just speaking from a man's perspective, right, man? But like I feel like, and don't get on me about this, but like men, we are simple.
Say it again.
We are simple creatures.
What's all that's needed?
You know what I'm saying? Feed me some good food.
And some good loving body rock and knocking boots all night long.
Hey, that's it. Hey, what we talking about? 1 hour. No, I need everybody to listen to it one more time. I need y'all to focus on me. Focus on me. Women, 1 hour out your day. 1 hour out your day.
Get whatever you want.
1 hour out your day. 30 minutes to food. 30 minutes to food. 30 minutes the other thing.
Yeah.
30 minutes to food. 30 minutes the other thing.
Look,
you get whatever you want.
The other 23 hours is all you want.
Yeah, the 23.
What you want? You want me to mop this floor? You want me to mop this floor? I got the dishes.
Hey, what they call 23 and 1. You got it. Look. You got me for 23. All I need you for is 1. Look, 1 hour out your day.
Hey, you see that little TikTok video? Dude say, "Baby, if you can make me laugh, you get lucky tonight." Be like going to the house all day doing that.
1 hour, Joe. 1 hour. 1 hour. Yup. Tyler Speaks say 1 hour. That's it. That is it.
Don't go.
30 minutes you make the food. 30 minutes you give me the love. That is it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm good. What else do you want? I don't know what else a man will want. What else do you need, bro?
That's it.
That's it. What you want?
It ain't got to be every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
just every other day.
I would say at least 2-3 times a week. You know what I'm saying?
Just every other day.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if you could do it every day for me, damn it, I want it every day.
Yeah, I
mean, I ain't no requirement, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I agree that not having and having that want, right? That feeling.
And that's fine.
Oh man,
but you should do something though. Like I think if your partner, I think I'm trying not to be too R-rated.
Yeah, don't be too R-rated.
So if your partner, if you don't want to be all, the sweatiness, that's fine. That's you say that for the good time, but get the little something.
Quickies.
Get that little quickie in. Be like, all right, look here. I know you know, here, I'm going to get you all. And then I'm going to make this 30-minute meal. And then you going to take your butt to sleep somewhere. You're going to cut grass or something. That's easy. Easy. He'd be like, all right, baby, I got you. Straight like that.
Yeah.
She said 30-minute food. What you want, Alfredo and noodles?
Whatever.
It's a number of good meals you can cook for 30 minutes.
Just make sure you got some garlic bread with them Alfredo and the
noodles. What? Chicken and
baked ziti.
I'm trying to tell you, man. 1 hour out your day. You get whatever you want.
You can have whatever you like.
That's what it was. It was on. I don't have my phone to pull up the IG chat, but it was on the women lying about their reason for not.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
The reasons a woman will hold back sex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the reasons. Okay. Ladies, chime. The reasons a woman will hold back sex.
Yeah,
speak on it.
And I want to hear from.
I want to hear from women.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
reasons a woman will hold back sex.
Yeah, valid or invalid. And then a sub question is: Have you ever lied about the reason why you held it back to your significant other?
Oh yeah, it's like, they say this that time of the month or something like that when it really ain't.
Yeah.
You're like, we done did it on your bed before.
Girl, I'm just trying to travel the Red Sea.
Let me pod that thing.
I mean, ain't running the red lights.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm stopping on red.
Let me disobey all stop signs.
But
John Speaks when she said, I have none. I need it more than you. We can be mad after.
There's some people like there's some women like that. The what? The period. What? Isn't the reason there are other way. See, and that's what I'm saying. There's other ways of, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways. So it shouldn't be a reason to get your partner off. I mean, it's other ways. Like, there is. But you know, they make up so many reasons, man. Do you feel like that's a turnoff?
What?
When they start to make up reasons why? Is that a turnoff?
I mean, of course, because at some point, the made up reasons become less and less, right, of activity, and then no activity, and then
I think you guys had spoke on it a little while ago, and you said that feed me, make love to me, and it's also a man wants to be desired by his significant other. You know what I'm saying? He wants to know
versa, man.
Yeah, absolutely. He wants to know that you love him and you want to give him that and you want to make love to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't feel that, then it kind of puts like a stain on things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on that.
And you know what? That kind of, and you brought up a great point, and I don't like to get off too much of the topic, but you brought up a great point. I think that's what causes people to step out. Yeah. And I'm being so honest. You know how you say, Dag, why that person cheat? They get a lot from their woman. They get a lot of sexual activity from their woman. And you be like, why? He just a cheater. But it's more than just that. Sometimes you just want to be desired. And sometimes when you got that person that's desiring you, that person that's looking in you in your eye and making you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's that desireness that attracts you to that person because your significant other don't give you that. Even though, you might give it, but it ain't like you desire me. It's almost like you doing it just as it's a task. So you just lay there.
The regular
every day you just lay there as a task. You're not doing it where you desire me. You're wanting me. And women say that all the time. I just want to feel wanted. I just want to feel needed. I just want to feel comfort. Like they say that all the time. So, but realistic, real talk. But men feel that same way too. Yeah. Don't think that we don't feel that way.
We have feelings.
Yeah. Don't think because you just say, all right, just come on, Lord, just get it over with. Like and women, we know when you're feeling that way. We know when you're just doing, you might not say, all right, man, just get this over with. You might not be saying it, but your body language, oh my God, your body language,
you had to lift the leg up.
Come on, he's like, all right, come on, get it over with. Come on, just get it over with. There it is. Because that's what they do is like some of they just like, all right, come on, this guy don't get it over with.
Done yet?
Like yeah, I'm like, hurry up and come on, get it over with. Get this over with. You know what I'm saying? Or that
does it matter? Does it matter though? Sometimes. As men.
No, it don't matter. But
look, come on there. All right. You gonna do it because you don't want to get it. All right.
Like what Mike Epps was like, all right, man. You mad doing
Look, no, hey.
Man, all right, man. God,
look,
man,
you ain't hurt my
feelings. But I'm just saying that we know when you're not into or you're not desiring this, all you just doing, you just laying. It's like you're
doing to appease.
Yeah. Or and I know y'all married, so I don't want to get, because I want y'all to respect y'all. But you would have the one that be like, oh, I ain't doing all that. Like you be like, all right, nah, they be like, oh, I ain't doing all that here. Just go on get it right here. You got it. This, that. It's like, come on, man, really? I can't even get that.
But those are things, right, that you find out in or you should have found out in your relationship, your journey to engagement, marriage, like
maybe, but that's not always true.
Yeah,
that's
I know. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying those are things you should find out along that journey.
Actually, you know what's so funny? My girl said that to me, but she was like, reason why because I'm not a phony. I'm giving her exactly who I am.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people do that. They
Tarzan
put on
and everything.
Yeah, they put on, but I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that because I don't got time to waste time, man.
Right.
Look, I'm 40. I ain't got time, man. Did I tell you?
So Talent Speaks for Me says same way the men we can tell with the men too. And then Red Official said pity sex.
Wait a minute. She said you could tell with men too. How? Like what you mean? Like you got to elaborate on that.
She's saying about in terms of like what Ray Official was talking about, pity sex and not being able to tell if they're wanted. Yeah.
So I will say this: a man gives you pity sex, he don't want you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm being straight real. I mean, I'm a man.
As a man, you want that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So
as a man, that's what we want. If a man gonna give you pity sex, he don't want you.
Yeah, exactly. I 100%. I would agree with that.
Yeah, he don't want
you. Yeah,
he can give you pity sex. He don't want you.
Yeah, if he giving you pity sex,
he don't want you.
look, I'm trying to tell you,
we said like he don't want you, man.
Look, we be in sync, all right? Look, on the women's side, y'all be like all over this way, but on the men's side, we be in sync. Like, look, feed me, love me, that's it.
You know, I was
we in sync. Y'all women be all over.
It was a woman on TikTok, and she had said something about men don't wait until like nighttime to want to do it. Go ahead and try to get it during the day and stuff like that because they done worked all day and this and the third. And I was like, okay. I mean, I can see where they come from a little bit, but at the same time, it's like ain't nothing like getting that load before you go to sleep.
That's just get that load.
And mess around with me, you gonna get it then and at night. I ain't playing no games.
I told wifey,
Joe.
Look, because you got sometimes they be like, oh, you wake up in the middle of the night.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Look, I be in the deep sleep, bro. I said, look, I don't care how hard I'm snoring. Look,
you better wake me.
Look,
I think women don't get that.
Yeah.
Maybe some men just ain't like that, but that's what I say too. I'd be like, look, I'm not gonna get mad. Wake me up.
Yeah, nope.
Like nudge me, punch me in the back, like get up.
Yep,
get this kitty cat.
Ray Official said breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what I'm talking about. Really, wake me up. And that's why I was saying we all men think alike. So if somebody if a man giving you pity sex, he don't want you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
man
a general
giving you pity
consensus
sex?
from us men.
Yeah, lost your mind. What?
You heard it here first on the Real Podcast Head.
All right. Lost your mind, man. What? Petty sex.
So I know we jumped off of here. Let's try to finish. I think we only had like
8?
1 or 2 more. We were at
You're 8 now, right?
we were at, so we're on number 9, the last one. It says not being transparent about every single thing because oversharing is real and a little privacy never killed anyone. I believe that is not a red flag.
Really?
I feel like you should.
I'm on
You
the opposite end of that. Go ahead.
Are you what?
I mean,
we gotta go down with skeletons in the closet. Some of it she can't know.
I mean, I don't think you have to say every little nook and cranny of what's going on.
Some of it she can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some stuff. I mean, it's not, even if it's not bad, it's just some stuff that doesn't need to be said. I mean, I wouldn't expect my wife to tell me every. I'm not trying to get you in trouble or anything. But I will say this: you ain't never thought, you was like, damn, if I tell baby this, all it's gonna do, she gonna start grilling me. I ain't even worried about it. Ain't never been nothing like that.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say everything, because it's. I'm not trying to. I don't want to put that part of the relationship out there, but I'm saying like there are times where you withhold certain things to protect that person.
That's what we're saying,
right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you know how they are.
Exactly, and that's what we're saying.
Not nothing in being sneaky.
There you go. No, nothing sneaky.
Yeah,
nothing. It's not on nothing sneaky. Like, dang, I can't tell baby this because this going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna have to might go to the grave. I might have to wait for a while or say, you know what I'm saying?
Like prime example, right? It can be
said, Ray for said some things you gotta take to the grave. You're right.
Yeah.
You gotta take it to the grave. Saying you gotta take it.
It could be a problem. It could be a temporary problem, right? That you might already have a solution to. But in saying what that problem is could cause additional conversations that maybe don't need to really be had,
exactly.
Right? Because you already figured it out, right?
Pandora's box.
So yeah.
But okay, let's say this. And I know this on the spot, but give us something that you might not need to tell your wife. That's very innocent.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of gave my scenario.
I would say, let's say if, do we say finances? Do we say something that you, okay, I'll give you a prime example where I think, we're talking about minor stuff, people. We're not talking about when I see what the third is talking about like minor things. Let's say she don't like your family. And your family asks for money, and you go into the savings and you give it to your family, knowing she would have had a problem with it. You go to the grave with that one.
you might keep that to yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's going to start an argument.
There it is. Situation.
Okay, so I feel like a situation like that, as you guys are together, I feel like that's something that you should disclose. That's just me, because not knowing, what if she find out about it, right? Right? And then now it's a question is like, oh, we had 3,500 over here. Now we got 3,250.
Baby, how you know I ain't trying to get you a good birthday gift? How you know I ain't do something for a birthday? How you know we ain't got trying to do a vacation? I'm trying to do something for us.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to what? See, right there. Hold on, I'm gonna read the first one. She said, "That's fine if you're willing to accept. If she does the same, sometimes we are protecting you from your anger and emotions." Right, that's where I was coming from. Then she said, "It's going to start an argument if she finds out."
Yeah, but that's why you got to start. You got to have that all planned out.
So
you can't just
because you brought up that particular case, bank accounts.
Yeah,
should you have the same bank accounts?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
My man said no.
That's a big negative, Alex.
That's a negative.
I'll take 300.
Okay. And I'll say this:
for 300.
My wife and I, when we first got married, right?
That's a negative Ghost Rider.
When we first got married, we said, "Okay, we're married. Yay! We're gonna go ahead and get a bank account together." And then she was at work. She was going to, treat her friends to lunch, and then she was buying. Well, at the time she was smoking Black and Mild, so she was smoking Black and Mild at that time. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you just keep. So I felt like the best thing for us to do was to separate our accounts. because I'm the type of person. Not everybody's like this.
Right.
I look at my money every day. I'm on Navy Federal. I'm on Apple Credit Union. I got like 2 or 3 bank accounts, and like I'm looking at my money every day because you know what I'm saying, scammers, people, you know what I'm saying, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So I just felt like the best thing for us in our marriage was to have a joint account where we put our money in to pay all of our bills, and we have our own separate accounts. And when we made a decision to separate our accounts, there was no more, what you doing? Why you doing that? And I wasn't mad that she was doing it, but it's just like, you see that, you're like, well, hold on. So you looking at this money, like this money going down there. And that's why I didn't want to keep that going. So we have separate accounts.
I mean, what I will say.
Go ahead.
No, I will say, I mean, to each his own, right? Whatever works for you, right? I just feel like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, because I can't speak on nobody else's situation.
Right.
Whatever works for you, works for you.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, to each his own. Everybody has different
situations.
Yeah, different situations.
Yeah.
I just felt like, for us, that's what worked best for us. Ray Official said, hell no. Challenge Speaks to Me said, no separate accounts plus joint for bills. She said, I get a text notification for all monies going in and coming out. Immediate alert, immediate
that's why I was about to go with it. What she just said, just that right there, that's why I was going with it. If we have joint account, I know what goes in, what goes out. The transparency is right there.
It is a transparency.
I mean, your situation is different. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's situation
everybody's different. Yeah.
So, but I agree with you on that part. I'm not saying you're wrong because I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel we had a conversation about that because I said every time you go in the store, you're coming out with something. Oh, it was on sale. So what if it was on sale? It's like you come every time. It's like you can't even. It's every store she stop at, she got to get something out. And I'm like, yo, is this going to be a problem? I had to communicate that. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my thing with my wife, and this is what I tell her. Baby, you do whatever you want to do. Long as your money in there to pay your half of the rent and your half of the bills, give a damn what you do.
So y'all split bills too?
We split bills, yeah.
50-50.
For the most part, yeah.
I mean, is that something we all believe in?
I don't know.
We can't even talk to him. We can't even talk to this dude over here, man. This dude over here, I pay everything. So
but my situation's different. But
I know that, but it's like
But even still, but before that, it wasn't right.
I get that, but at the same time, and this is kudos to y'all, you have you placed your family, like you've done all that for your you know what I mean, like. You make me sick. Like y'all, you do all that. Yeah, like it ain't nothing.
But we had to get to that point, though,
I
right?
Get that.
Like, my wife, she was working. She was working. She had had a career and everything. You know what I'm saying? So before then, even then, it was joint everything. You know what I'm saying? And we saw what went in, what went out. We had conversations about, all right, well, we want to do this and do that, and plan for house and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
it worked for y'all. Yeah, it just worked. Yeah, and it's no nothing against you. Yeah, you got a couple comments. I think you want to scroll up a little bit to what Town said first.
Let me see. Where did you on that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got that one already. She said, but what if she wants to buy you a gift? You have access, and she said, so it won't be a surprise. I need my own. And then Ray Official said, giving money to family is a big no-no for me because once you start, they will keep coming. And it's not my job to take care of anyone outside my house.
Yeah.
They will keep coming. That is so true.
There's other ways around surprising your significant other with joint bank accounts.
Ain't nobody say you can't have a credit card, though. That credit card could be in my name, baby. No, I'm just saying. So, I think for me, okay, and it's just me, teach his own, right? It's teach his own. Like, I'm paying all the bills. You better, and you just make sure when we need to go on vacation, you got it. When we need to, you know what I'm saying? Outings, you got it. I'm not paying for no outings. I'm not paying for no vacations. I'm not paying because I pay everything else. What?
Mr. Little Dawson said, "Yep, I worked up until 2 years ago, busted my ass and contributed. Now I spend all his money because it's mine too."
Y'all make me sick.
I was wondering where you was at.
Make me
Like
sick.
she came out the woodwork.
Yeah, she heard that one.
Like, I'm gonna snap. Yep, I'm gonna tell it all.
She was at the crib like, he's saying something.
I know. Wait for
Let
it.
me
Wait,
get on here and see what
wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
You
wait for that.
You right, baby.
You know, but I'm just saying, it's like, so I just feel like I pay for everything, but once we go vacation, you got it.
Yeah.
If you ain't paying, like, you got it. That's all on you.
Right. And like
even
I said,
when we go out,
you know, the dynamics of everybody's relationship is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Some people choose to have, same accounts, and some people choose to have separate. So to each his own, man. And kudos for y'all being able to work it and make it work for how it's working.
But that's y'all.
Likewise, man.
Yeah, it's
Appreciate
the same
it.
thing. Y'all been married. Like, if that's what works, and I told y'all before, that's what I'm learning from y'all brothers being married on this panel is the fact that there is no blueprint.
Nah, it's not.
There is no blueprint.
No,
Whatever
it's not.
works for your marriage works for your marriage. You know what I'm saying? The dynamic, everybody dynamics is different.
Yeah.
Right.
What works for you works. You know what I'm saying?
Those are things that should be discussed prior to engagement and marriage.
But you know what? A lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, man. Being married and then going through marriage, you learn so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always say, "Oh, well, before you get married, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and you need to do this." But still, when you do that, it's not going to always set you up for what you're going to learn throughout the
You're
process.
right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right about that. It's almost like, even if you go through, I say, do marriage, was it
Marriage counseling,
marriage counseling, and all that. You still, like, when you really real life, real time, real speed. It's almost like when I train with criminal justice, and as far as the tactical unit and stuff like that. You could train every single day. But when you in real life, real time, real speed situations, you will never know what you would do.
Right.
You will never know what you could do. You know what I mean?
Marriage counseling is nothing but to set the foundation for what you should
expect
and build off of. Have something just like I'm not trying to get, but just like reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The stories in the Bible are there to give you examples of what happened, right? And things to build off to go back to, like when you're having a rough day or something like that. You know the story of who was it, Joseph, and things that he went through. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of marriage counseling.
Yeah, no doubt. Jeez, man.
Hey, this was wonderful.
Yeah, this was a great show, man.
Ray
Official said, my wife loves to spend money on Christmas presents, and I tell her to start saving at the beginning of the year because I'm not paying for nothing at the end of the year. Lesson to live and learn by. Hey, that's a good thing, man. Put money away as you go throughout the year to.
But see, people wait, and because that's true, people always wait to the last minute to start spending all this money.
Yeah,
and you like, but if you started, before, but it's hard. I mean,
well, it's funny he said that because me and my wife man, it's been a while since we've been doing this, but every year, I don't know if you have a credit union, but I have Apple Credit Union, right? And I think a lot of the credit unions do it, but they have a vacation account and they have a Christmas club account.
Yeah.
And every paycheck, I get like $10 to $20 goes automatically into that account. So at the end of the year, not at the end of the year, about like November, I got like $500, $600 just sitting in that joint that I can just use to buy gifts for the kids.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all in preparation. You know what I'm saying? I think I put something in a text that we said the other day. Failure to prepare means prepare to fail.
Right.
So I mean, that's just one of those things to dive in on.
Those gold nuggets.
Yeah, absolutely,
man.
Yeah.
So before we close it out today, gentlemen. The question that came to mind today, or the last topic of the day, is, what is your favorite Christmas movie that you have to watch every year, or that you feel like is a must Christmas movie that you got to watch every year?
Christmas. I don't know that I really have a Christmas movie, man, because I just look forward to the food.
I mean, we can go down the list of movies, but at the end of the day, what is your favorite movie?
This Christmas is a good one, right?
With Chris Brown?
Yeah, with Chris Brown. I like that.
That was a good one. Yeah, that's a good movie.
So mine was not actually like a quote unquote Christmas movie, but it was around the Christmas time, and that's Trading Places with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did like that. And then now one of my favorite ones is Almost Christmas with Gabrielle Union and Monique and all of them.
What was it
I don't
called?
know, Almost Christmas.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's a nice little Christmas movie, man. It's real nice. It's with Danny Glover in it as well. He plays the father. It's nice.
This not that hard to say that. I was thinking about the Grinch with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Watching that Joan. That's
Yeah.
So November Sky said Best Man Holiday.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
That joint broke
They got
me
the
down.
Best Man number
That's the
3.
second one, right? Best Man Holiday is the second one.
Yeah,
But the third one's coming out too.
Man, the second joint broke me down, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was
I'm going to sit here and tell you right now.
The first one too, though, bro.
You tell us, B.
When my man Morris Chestnut was crying, you know what I'm saying, thinking about his woman with his man's at the altar.
That was hard.
But young.
All right, I know we had to end, but man, could y'all do that? Like,
What?
could you marry your woman after she been with your
No,
best
bro. No, bro.
He said no, bro.
Hey, that's one of the ones that you better take to the grave, bro.
Yeah. Because I'm killing
telling you,
everybody. You
man.
got to take that to the
So
grave.
before we go any further, Townsend says, same with me. I save all year. Children are expensive. Indeed. They don't want much, but what they want breaks me. Absolutely. She said, that's good. Almost Christmas.
Yeah, Almost Christmas is good. That's a good movie, man. I swear. That's one of the ones that pull on the strings of your heart too.
Bro, Best Man Holiday, I'm telling you, that joint had me crying, bro.
Really?
That joint had me crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just because she had cancer, man. And, you know, we have a lot. We all have a lot of family members. It's no like hidden feature to that. Like, watching somebody go through cancer,
man.
That joint will break you down, man.
Yeah.
And to watch that joint, I honestly don't want to watch it. That movie, I don't know if I want to watch it again. And I tell you, I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun on this. I don't ever want to see Fruitvale Station again in my life, bro.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That joint had me so mad.
Really?
Have you ever seen Fruitvale
Yeah,
Station?
I saw the joint.
Of course.
That joint had me so mad. I told my wife, I said, I never want to see this movie again. I was so angry after watching that movie. But anyway, I don't want to go into that.
He done went from Christmas movie to I'm angry from watching Fruitvale Station. Where did that come from? Lord Jesus.
Speaking on movies with emotions, right? I had this situation with wifey. As men, do you cry during movies?
Before you go there, let's read this thing. Second, Ray Official said, second one had me crying like a little punk.
Look, hey, we got one.
CB said, I haven't seen Best Man Holiday. I have to check that one out. My 35 cousin just passed of cancer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that last month, so I can relate. So you still sound angry.
Heck yeah, he angry. Fruitvale Station had me angry.
Oh, man, that joint had me upset, man. With the way that was just a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie, but that pulled a lot of emotion. To see what he did to
that, and what's the joint? Birth of a Nation with the Nat Turner joint, man.
I don't know if I watched that. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I ain't seen
bro.
that
That joint is good.
What you were saying? You and wifey got into it for it?
Yeah, just so I don't know if y'all seen this. This is a good joint to watch on Netflix. With I can't remember what I think it's Zoe Saldana. Babe, what's the name of the doggone Netflix joint?
Asking her on the joint.
I am.
Babe,
she better still be on
babe,
this.
tell me what's
the name of the joint, man? I can't.
Look at that. Look at the cat. Look at the cat drinking the
yes,
milk.
I watched that with my boys and I think it was too much for
Fruitvale Station. I think she was talking about
From Scratch. That's the Netflix joint called From Scratch. So it was about my man had. I don't want to tell a thing, but it was a sad joint, right? But I'm sitting in bed with her, right? Now my wife is she's a crybaby, right? So she gonna cry on movies like. And I'm sitting there and I'm holding my stuff back, right? but I don't want to let her know that I'm like feeling this joke, right? Like I'm sitting there, and you know how like when you get like sad, you like your chest start hurting,
like you got your butt moved.
You know what I'm saying? So as men, is it okay? Is it okay to cry during movies? With you know what I'm saying? Like, is it?
As a man,
Yeah.
as a man, I believe it is okay.
You cry
I
during
think
some
sometimes
movies?
I cry too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I cry too damn much.
Doing some movies.
Look, my son be like, Dad.
I cry.
He be like, Mom, Dad over there crying again. I'm like, I ain't doing that. Shut up. Then, like you said, I gotta hold that
cry.
joint in.
Yeah.
I tell you another joint, man. That really before you go, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Another joint that really messes me up is 7 pounds, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
That was good.
That joint broke me
When he
down
was in
too.
the bathroom with his son and trying to hold that door closed, man.
Yeah, my gosh, man.
Oh, I can't wait to see his new Emancipation coming up.
I heard it's mixed
Emotions.
Yeah,
But that's from the critics, though, right?
Yeah.
Critics.
True.
I don't never
go
listen to the critics because they always be wrong. Most of the time they be wrong.
To them either.
So Talent Speaks to Me said, I keep seeing this movie on Netflix and scrolling past it. So you saying I should hit play from scratch?
Yes, hit play, press play on that joint. It was really good.
Look,
really,
man,
really
we ain't
good.
trying to be sitting here crying, bro.
Ray
Look,
said, be
man, you gotta
a
see
big
it.
punk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just, a little something in my eye. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
I told her I be holding that back. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want to be I don't want to be crying in front of her on no movie. You know what I'm saying?
Only time it was a couple times, but the only time I remember I was like getting a little emotional. Y'all remember the Tyler Perry movie? I don't remember the one with the mother passed away. She just wanted to get the kids. She had cancer. She didn't tell the kids. And she just wanted to get the kids together, and it was with Lil Bow Wow in it and all that. And then the mother passed, and then they started
You
crying.
ain't talking about soul food, is you?
Nah. It was a Tyler Perry movie, and I can't remember what it's called, but Lil Bow Wow was in it, whatever. So they had a church scene. You know that he got the funeral scene and the lady singing and everything at the funeral. And I'm in that joint. I'm in the house. I'm like. I'm good. I'm good. Like,
I figure out which one that one is.
Because Lil Bow Wow was in it. They found out like she was trying to get all her family. The mother
One last time or something before she passed or something.
Yeah, she had cancer, but she was trying to get all the family together so she could tell them all at the same time. And they was all bickering one another. But then they found out when she had died, they found out she had cancer. And then all of a sudden, at the funeral, everybody was like, and I got a little emotional. And I was like, yo, that's crazy because it seemed like that could be true. I was shaking a little bit, like, I'm all right. I'm a man, I mean, this ain't real. This ain't real. It ain't real.
Yeah, that's the thing that be getting me. It's like you watching them jump, and you're like,
this ain't real.
they said cut right after this. You know that, right?
Yeah. That joint hard though, man, because a lot of times when you watching the movies, you just correlate that joint with real life.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
That's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a good movie. They can pull those emotions out of you.
Yeah, when they can pull that out of you, man,
when
it's a hit.
When the music started playing, man, that's what get me mad, man. Stop playing the music. You get me all emotional, man. Stop playing, man.
It's funny when you look at that.
They killed him, man. They killed Ricky. Joe. They killed Ricky. They killed him, Joe. They killed him. Real, man.
Oh, okay. I'm about to check that out. Both Ray Official and Talent Speaks to Me said the Emancipation is out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it.
Yeah, I got to look at that.
Gotta definitely check that out.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as movies though, for Christmas movies, man, man, Home Alone.
Home Alone, that's a classic.
I gotta watch Home Alone every year.
I mean, I think I don't give credit to all the movies back then, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like we ain't had no choice. A lot of movies was on. We only had like 4 channels. So a lot of the movies they was on like we had no choice. It was all good.
What about a Christmas Story?
I'm not saying.
I mean, is there certain movies that you have to see Christmas time? Like okay, every Christmas I gotta watch this joint.
And that's just
not that
it's
perfect. It's just that I gotta watch it.
It's a classic. Don't get me wrong. That's just like that. He shot his eye. All that. We had no choice. That was like the only. It was only like 4 channels. That was like the only thing we could watch. I mean.
Yeah. I
mean, okay, for example, like we ain't like stories, but if that was on all day, that was the only thing we could watch, we probably would be like, oh man, you remember the stories on it? That's just what it was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just like, what's the joint with the Mr. Rogers? Like, how can anybody watch? That was the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life.
You say that
it's a classic.
I never watched Sesame Street growing up. People thought I was crazy for not. I didn't watch that.
I couldn't get it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't either.
Well, I lived in the country, man. We ain't have those type of channels.
But that's what I'm saying. If you don't like back then, if you ain't had them channels, see, people got the luxury now to have so much plethora to listen to look at. But back then, a lot of the movies are classics just because nothing else was on.
It was on.
Yeah, so that's all we had to watch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
true that.
That's why it's a little hard for me to give credit. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are classes. But when I kind of try to rate them, like I put them in the same category as like, okay, if it was this movie or that movie, which movie would I watch? You know what I'm saying? That's how I try to look at it.
Yeah.
But the one with he shot his eye, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I was just using that as an example, but that was a good movie.
Man, it's a good episode, man.
Yeah,
I had a good time tonight, man.
Yeah. Last thing about movies, you know what I'm saying, and we can go ahead and cut out. Viola Davis is better than Angela Bassett.
Oh my God!
All right, yeah. What do we?
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That's what you said. We didn't have cable. All we had was channel 5,
7, and 9.
Yeah,
4, 5,
that's
7,
all you
and 9.
had. So whenever they showed anything, that's all you can look at.
You had to put that
DuckTales. Oh look, DuckTales.
Heck yeah!
Exactly. That's all we had.
Yeah,
the coat hanger on the back of that joint
and aluminum foil.
DuckTales, Darkwing Duck. What was it? Darkwing Duck.
Channel 20.
Chippendales, Rescue Rangers.
Oh, Looney Tunes was my joint,
that was the only stuff that's all you could watch.
That was my joint. I don't care. Looney Tunes was that show.
Hey, y'all remember when they used to play the national anthem, like when it got too late at night?
Yeah. They had the flag on.
Yeah, the flag on the TV.
The flag on the TV. Yeah. I'm telling you, we had no choice back then, man.
We ain't had no station back in the day.
We ain't had no choice.
God dang. Back in the day.
And then she right. We had to wait to see if school was closing.
Yeah.
On the screen, you stayed up all night, like 10 o'clock at night. You see that, like, man, hope my school. They had all these districts and counties. You be like, all right, say my county, say my county, say your home. Mine ain't got no school.
That's crazy, man. Because it wasn't even that too long ago that cable still did that.
I'm telling you. You look at it like, oh, wait, hold up. Did they say it? Did they say my school?
Or you had to put it on channel 2 and wait for that joint to get all the way down to BET. You be like, what's coming on today? And Alabama just click, bloop, go all the way down to channel and see exactly what's coming on, when it's coming on. Like,
they got it easy these days. We ain't have it like that, man.
Yeah.
But, man, hey, look, this has been a good episode, fellas.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody coming through, man.
God. Subscribe, please.
Yes, please do that. We're trying to build a channel. When you go to YouTube and you watch these videos, watch the ads. It helps us out. You know what I'm saying? That don't cost you nothing but time, baby.
But a little couple seconds. Couple seconds.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
If y'all got topics that y'all want us to discuss, please send them to us and we can discuss all
if you follow us
topics.
on IG, message us on IG any topics that y'all want us to talk about. We can definitely get into that. We already had a few people messaging us already. So
shout out Talent Speaks for me for a couple topics she didn't send us. Yep, wifey as well. Both wifeys, all the wifeys.
We appreciate it. Thank y'all.
But thank y'all for coming out. Like I always say, tell a friend to come on in and we can be friends.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
We out.
Late.
Bang, bang, bang.